I wasn't supposed to see him that night. The restaurant was dim, tucked into a corner of the city our neighborhood never ventured into. My fingers clutched the stem of a wine glass. Laughter floated from the man across from me. Daniel, not my husband. He leaned closer, smiling warmly, cologne lingering like it belonged there. Then I saw him. Michael, my husband of 11 years. His eyes locked onto me. Disbelief etched deep into his face, splitting the ground beneath me. The glass slipped, shattering against the table's edge. Time froze. I opened my mouth, but nothing came out. Michael didn't yell. He didn't storm forward. He just stared, quiet, composed, as if every ounce of his soul had been drained. Then he turned and walked out, leaving me burning hollow inside. That was the moment everything began to unravel. When I got home the next night, the house felt too quiet. Normally, Michael would leave a light on for me if I came home late. That night, it was dark. I found him in the kitchen, elbows on the table, phone in hand. He didn't look up. "Michael," I whispered. "Please, let me explain." His laugh was hollow, bitter. "Explain what? That I saw my wife holding another man's hand across the table? What part of that needs explaining?" I felt my chest collapse. It's not what it looked like. He finally met my eyes, sharp and raw. "Do you really think I'm that stupid?" Tears burned behind my eyes, but I swallowed them. Michael had always been calm in arguments, rational. Maybe if I begged, confessed part of the truth, I could fix it. I was confused. I stammered. He's just a friend." Michael slammed his hand against the table, making me jump. His voice rose, not with anger, but heartbreak. "I watched you, Claire. Do you even realize what you look like? The way you leaned, the way you smiled at him, that wasn't friendship. That was us. That was the way you used to look at me." His words cut deeper than any scream could have. For days, he barely spoke. Left early, came home late. When he was there, he buried himself in pointless chores. Slept in the guest room. I tried everything. Cooking his favorite meals, leaving notes, reaching for his hand. But every touch recoiled from him, as if it burned. One night, I broke completely, sobbing, blocking him in the hallway. "Michael, please, don't throw everything away for one mistake." His eyes flashed sharp. "One mistake? Claire, do you even hear yourself? Do you think what I saw was a mistake? Going behind my back, meeting another man, letting him touch you? That's not a mistake." I didn't sleep with him. I blurted. Michael laughed bitterly, shaking his head. "Doesn't matter. You gave him the part of you that was mine. And now, I don't even recognize you." Weeks passed. Silence thickened between us. Every moment taut with unspoken words. Then, one Saturday morning, he dropped the bomb. I talked to a lawyer. The coffee cup in my hand slipped, spilling across the counter. "A lawyer?" I whispered. "I can't live in a marriage where every time I close my eyes, I see my wife with someone else. Where I have to wonder what else she's hiding. Where love feels like a lie." "No, Michael, please." I shook my head violently. "You don't understand. I wasn't trying to leave you. I felt invisible. You were always working, always tired." Daniel, he just listened. His gaze softened, but not with anger, with pity. "So you found someone to fill the silence instead of talking to me? Do you realize how small that makes me feel? That I wasn't even worth a conversation." I reached for him, but he stepped back. "Michael, don't do this. I love you." His jaw clenched, voice low. "You don't destroy the people you love." A week later, I came home to a letter on the kitchen table. His handwriting, neat and deliberate, the kind he used when he wanted every word to land. "Claire, I don't hate you. God, I wish I could. It would make this easier. But I still love you, and that's what makes this unbearable. I can't spend my life wondering why I wasn't enough, why you needed someone else to feel alive. I gave you every part of me, and maybe that was my mistake. I thought if I loved you hard enough, it would keep you here. But last week, seeing you with him, something inside me broke. Not just trust, something deeper, something I don't think can ever heal. I'll always wish things were different, But I can't keep bleeding for someone who handed my heart to another man. Michael. I sank to the floor, the letter trembling in my hands, the weight crushing me. The divorce was swift and clinical. Michael didn't fight over the house or money. He didn't yell. He signed the papers quietly, steadily, as if I had no power to touch him anymore. That night, I sat alone in what used to be our bedroom, staring at the empty side of the bed. The finality hit me. He hadn't just walked away from the marriage. He'd walked away from me. Months later, I ran into him at a grocery store. He looked different, lighter somehow, as if he'd shed my weight. Michael, I breathed. He gave a polite nod, the kind you give a stranger. Claire, I wanted to reach out. I miss you. His gaze softened almost sadly. I don't. And with that, he walked away, leaving me standing in the aisle, chest caving in, world collapsing again. That was the moment I understood true destruction. Not the yelling, not the cold nights, not even the divorce. It was seeing him look at me like I was just another face in the crowd. I had taken a man who loved me completely, and broken him so thoroughly that he built a life where I no longer existed. He didn't scream. He didn't beg. He didn't fight. He just erased me. And that silence, the silence was deafening.